Hey humans. Ooh. Hey guys, welcome back to my fake channel. I am currently in the United States of America, filming from inside of a spa. I wish I could show you guys the side. I don't know how to lift up the camera to show you, but it is irrelevant right now because it's not about Korean skin, it's about me. Anywho, last week I said that I was going to talk about the concept of dating over 25 and the idea of let's see where this goes and how I feel about that whole wording. I feel extremely awkward talking to myself right now. Like, it's actually dead silent and I feel like I'm having a full conversation with myself. So this is actually a little bit weird. And then like I'm looking at the camera, but I'm actually looking at myself through the big lens. So I'm gonna just sit back and try not get distracted because this is actually very awkward. Anyways, I'm gonna be looking over here because this is where my laptop is. I have to just refresh myself on some of the things I was gonna talk about. So I made questions for myself that I'm going to answer, basically around the topic of let's see where this goes and my personal opinions on that wording. So the first thing I wrote for myself was, is it okay to casually date after 25? So I'm turning 29 in 3 months, and at this point in my life, I almost feel offended if a guy was trying to casually date me if he's over 30. And I think I'm offended by that because I've come to a conclusion that when you meet somebody and you go out with them on a few outings, because I don't call them dates, I call them outings, you should be able to kind of decipher if the person that you're going on these outings with is someone you could see yourself with in the long run, like, or someone that you may be interested in to want to be more than friends with, or whatever they call it. So for me, if a guy was trying to casually date me at this stage of my life, I would just kind of tell him to just galang, which is English translation for just go away. Like, I'm not interested in going on 10, 15, 20 casual dates with you if you don't know that I'm someone that you want to be with after being around me a few times and going on a few outings with me or talking to me on the phone, even though I hate people calling my phone, texting me, whatever you want to call it, then I don't feel like you deserve me. I'll put myself on a pedestal, but I feel like we're too old to just casually date. Like, how does one casually date at like 35, 36, 37, 40? You cannot be 40 years old and casually dating unless you had bad experiences which kind of shaped you into being somebody who only wants to go on casual dates because you're not looking. But then that's a whole nother story. If you're not looking, I feel like you shouldn't give off the impression to people that you want something when you're, I won't go there today. Another thing that I wrote down for myself is it's hard because I'm almost 30. My grandma has 4 grandchildren. My sister, my cousin Cassie, my cousin Mark. My cousin Mark is probably almost 35. He has kids, he has a relationship. My cousin Cassie, she just had a baby. She's in a long-term relationship as well. My sister has 3 kids and is married. And then there's me, and I'm the youngest grandchild, and I'm single, and I have no kids, no prospects, nothing. So I almost feel like pressured because I know that my grandma is probably like, you know, what's going on. Every single time I see her, guys, and I swear to you, I'm not even joking, and I'm gonna imitate her perfectly. She goes, Alicia. I'm like, yes, grandma. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, nothing. She's like, you're not dating yet? And I'm like, no, grandma, I'm not dating. Honestly, Alicia, you're too old to be. And I'm like, wow. Grandma, like, old is a very serious word. But every single time I talk to her, she always asks me. My grandma even went so far as to ask me if I was a gay. No offense to anybody who is homosexual, but my grandma asked me if I liked women because I don't have a boyfriend. And I was like, no, grandma, I love men. She's like, well, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm like, grandma, nothing is going on. But like, if I don't see somebody, or if I haven't encountered somebody who makes me feel a certain way, then I don't think I should kind of force it. And a lot of people have been forcing it, and unfortunately that's not me. Like, if I'm not feeling you, I'm not going to pretend I'm feeling you. I'm not going to entertain you knowing that you're someone I don't want. to be with. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have done that. I've gone on a few dates with different guys to restaurants and all that fun, exciting stuff. And literally I'd go home and I was like, yeah, I'm about to block him because that got work. So now I'm at a point now where if I'm not interested in you, I'm not even entertaining you. Like, even if you want to go for drinks, I'm not going to go for drinks with you if I don't see you being someone who I can potentially see myself with, or someone who I'm a little bit interested in. Because I'm not going to waste your time and money. I'm not going to waste my time and your money. Another thing that I wrote down was, do I feel like let's see where this goes is a cop-out? And I even posed this question on Instagram. And my answer to that is... my answer to that is yes. Someone saying to me, let's see where this goes, or let's see what becomes of this, to me personally is a cop-out. Because like I said before, if you can't meet somebody, interact with them, and see this being someone who you're a little bit interested in, then you shouldn't even be entertaining them. I don't want someone to say, let's see where this goes to me. And for myself, any guys say, let's see where this goes to, is usually someone I'm not interested in. So fellas, if I've ever said that to you, I'm sorry. That just meant that I wasn't interested. That's my cop-out. That's the word that I use when I don't want to entertain you or I'm not interested, but I feel bad saying no to you. So if I ever say, let's see where this goes to you, or like, I'm just seeing what happens. I don't want to see what's going to happen, but I don't want to hurt your feelings. So just don't take it personal, but I'm just letting you know. For the past, because that's not going to be me anymore. I'm a new woman and I'm trying to be better, but I feel like it's a cop-out. And I'm offended when someone says that to me, because then it's almost just like you're not interested in me. Or maybe you are, but that's to you, it's something that's okay, but to me it's not okay. Like, don't use that. And I'm just even saying this so that whoever may try to talk to me may know this. Don't say, let's see where this goes to me, because I will stop talking to you, okay? I will block your number and I will pretend you never existed. And my block game is about a 12. My block finger, it's actually this specific finger right here, it perfectly aligns with my heart. I've had my own jokes. I'm done. And another one of the things that I wrote down was, do I think that the person you talk to would know if you want to be with them ahead of time? Which ties back to what I said before. If you can see someone and know from interacting with them, if you're interested in them, then you don't need to be talking to them, because you're wasting your time, your money, and you're wasting their time as well. And time is something you cannot get back. So why waste time if you can't get time back? Remember that. That's a gem. Dropping a gem on you. So for me, dating after 25 is difficult. I told myself that this year I was going to be a little bit more open to meeting new people and going on outings, I'm not sure you have to call outings, with guys, because I feel like my parents don't want me to get married and get out of their house. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been getting that vibe of lately, but they just want me to get married and move out. But I'm not going to force it, because I don't want to get married and be miserable. Or I don't want to marry just to get out of my parents' house, which is what most of our parents did when they were our age, and they're probably a lot of them are miserable now. It's not gonna be my life. So this was more of a conversational video and less of a I guess a video of me just talking about personal stuff. I actually want this to be a conversation, so I want people to kind of tell me what they think of the concept of let's see where this goes, and how does dating after 25 look to you? Like, do you feel like it's okay to be, 29, 30, 31, 32 plus and going on just random casual dates with people? Do you think it's okay to just say to someone, you know what, I kind of like where this is right now, I just want to see where this goes? Do you think that someone would know what they're expecting, or the concept of let's see where this goes is actually something that's real? For me, it's not. And like I said, I think it's 100% a cop-out. It's actually borderline insulting, but that's my personal opinion, and I'm one person. But I want to know what other people think. Do you think that if a guy said to you and you're a female, like, I really like you, or I like where things are going, but I want to see where this goes, you'd be offended? Or if you're a guy and a girl said to you, I want to see where this goes, would you take it as, maybe she's interested in me? Because some people may take it as, that's a sign of them showing interest, or they like what's going on with us and they want to see what's going to happen from here. And do you think that let's see where this goes is an exclusive comment? Like, does it mean that the person is only entertaining you, or are they potentially entertaining others? And that's another thing. And the concept of dating over 25. Are you casually dating multiple people? And that's why I said I don't like casual dating, because it's like someone could be casually dating you and casually dating 5, 6, 7 other girls, and then let's say you become the one girl that's really invested in the guy, but he's also entertaining other females and they're invested in him too. It's like that just becomes a big ball of mess. And that's why for me, I said I don't like casual dating, because I feel like it's a recipe for disaster, or someone's gonna get hurt, or someone's gonna take something the wrong way, or there's so much potential for confusion. And I'm the type of person that I like to alleviate all stress, all confusion. I like just straight shooters, like just tell me what it is. You don't like me? No problem. You want to be with me? Let me know. And if I feel the same way, we can see what happens. And if I like you too, then it can become something. Probably not, but who knows? I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens with me this year and my relationship status. If I am, booed up by February 14th, mind your business. Okay, just pretend you didn't hear this entire conversation. But if I'm not, then remember this. But let's talk, guys. Tell me what you think about the concept of let's see where this goes. Is this something that you would use on someone? How do you feel about casual dating over age 25? Is something that you're doing? And if you are doing it, what are you hoping to get out of it? Like, is it something that you're doing because you're not looking for someone, or you just want to do it, I guess, to pass the time? And if that's your intentions, are you making it known to whoever you're casually dating that, this is just me, testing the waters. I'm not really interested in you like that, or I'm not trying to make it anything bigger. I'm just trying to see what happens. Whatever. So let's talk, comment under the video. Let's have a conversation. Because for the next video, I'm gonna actually have somebody else talk about this with me. But for this one, it's just like me having a small conversation. I apologize if I keep looking over there, guys. Literally outside is right here. So I just keep looking at the cars that are passing by to see if anybody's looking in. I was wondering why I have like I'm talking to myself. And it's snowing in Toronto. And currently in Connecticut, there is not even an icicle, not even a piece of frost. It's like 10 degrees outside. Toronto doesn't love us. But anyways, I'm off this. Big up to my hairdresser for my weave. I don't usually do weave, but I like this one. Anywho, I'm gonna go now. Same problem I had last week. I'm trying to figure out how I can turn off the camera. I need one of those remotes because I'm trying to turn off the camera, but you guys are obviously going to end up seeing my hand stretch over. So again, pretend this never happened as I'm about to press off and stretch my hand over this way. So until next week, humans.